Whenever I tell people that I live in one of the most remote parts of Australia, they're always like, why? Why would you want to live in a place so small there's less than 30 people there? Why would you want to live in a place that's hundreds of kilometers from the nearest grocery store? Why would you do that? But to be honest with you, the answer is really simple. This is my backyard. And sure, we might not have restaurants, bars, or cafes, or nightclubs, or really anywhere to go out. But if I'm being completely honest with you, I think I would take living here over moving back to the city any day. Why is food so expensive at the moment? You are literally not going to be able to guess how much these 3 items cost. One of the most frustrating things about living in the Australian outback is that food is so expensive. We're gonna go get ice cream. But sometimes you really just need a treat. Now, am I gonna drive an hour and a half round trip just to buy the world's most expensive ice cream? You betcha I am. I cannot believe that I'm about to spend $8.60 on chocolate and $14.40 on grated cheese, but honestly, your girl needs pizza. I drew the line at spending $18 on that tub of ice cream though. The fact that it costs that much is outrageous. Do not make these mistakes when traveling in the Australian outback. Getting in your car and driving anywhere without packing at least some water. If something does happen with your car, do not for any reason walk away from your vehicle. Not only could you get incredibly lost out there, also have to contend with the extreme heat, snakes, and spiders. We have recently started trying to grow our own food. It hasn't been like 100% successful yet. I also live in the north of WA, which experiences like pretty extreme weather. Do I have any neighbors? Yes, I have neighbors. All of the other teachers that live here sort of live in the same kind of area where like just dotted around. That's what I do here. I work at a school. What happens if you get like really, really sick? The closest hospital is 2.5 hours away and the closest ambulance service is 1 hour and 45 minutes away. Say the situation is like a little bit more serious. We're gonna need access to an MRI machine, surgery, specialist doctors. You would need to be airlifted. Closest airstrip to us is 45 minutes away. So in an emergency, we would have to drive 45 minutes to then get on a plane, to then fly maybe 2 or 3 hours before we could be at a hospital. And that thought terrifies me.